Did you guys hear about this?
All right, let's see it.
Scientists just detected a 9,000-mile underwater heat structure in the Pacific Ocean. 9,000 miles. And do you guys realize what this means? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't. But I did some research, and apparently this means that there's like a super big blob of hot water that's underneath the ocean, and it's so big that it stretches almost across the entire planet. And you can't see it from the top, like it looks normal from the top. But underneath, apparently it's heating up. And when the heat finally rises to the surface, apparently scientists are saying that it could mess up the weather all around the world. I'm talking crazy storms, floods, droughts.
So these are what are known as warm Kelvin waves, and that's where atmospheric changes in certain parts of the world cause warmer water to enter these ocean currents, and they travel under the surface, but because that water is warmer, it is expanding, and so the sea level rises a little bit, and because of satellites that we have that are intended to detect minute changes in sea level, we can tell where these warmer pockets of water are. And they travel to the east along these ocean currents, and when they rise to the surface, they can cause El Nino events, and particularly super El Nino events, which happen occasionally, and this has the markers of causing a very, very severe super El Nino, which will cause all kinds of problems for the climate. And these are the products of climate change. It is because of anthropogenic climate change that this kind of thing is happening. This is the outcome of our refusal to take seriously the threat of climate change and make changes to how we are using fossil fuels and to how we engage with technology and how we make legislation and govern ourselves related to the pollution that we're dumping into the air, into the water, into the soil. So this is something very, very bad that is going to cause a lot of suffering, a lot of chaos, a lot of death, and it's because of our doing.
Is anyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Jesus' return. Jesus said in the last days there would be a lot of natural disasters.
Well, Jesus also seems to have said that his second coming would occur within the same generation that he spoke with while he was alive on the earth, and that simply didn't happen. We can stop trying to prognosticate when Jesus is coming back. We've had 2,000 years of imagining it's about to happen and then it doesn't happen. And in this case, imagining that God is going to magically fix everything is leading us into causing more problems for ourselves and for the generations that come after us, because the world is not going to end. We are just going to cause a lot of massive suffering and death and chaos and destruction because we're destroying the climate, and we're going to destroy humanity if we don't actually take steps to stop this. So this is not something to be excited about. This is not something to cheerlead. This is not something to ignore in the hopes that the worse it gets, the closer we are to God magically fixing everything, because that's not going to happen.
And it's just another sign of Jesus' return every single day. It's another new sign.
It's not a sign. You just cannot be bothered to utilize that lump 3 feet above your ass that's called your brain.
So, man, I say all this to say, if you're not on Team Jesus, get on Team Jesus, because we got nothing to be afraid of. We know how the story ends.
So here's the thing. The story doesn't end. The story just goes on and on and on. And more people suffer and die because of anthropogenic climate change, and particularly people in parts of the world about which you could not possibly care less, and particularly populations about whom you could not possibly care less. They are the ones who reap the rewards of your stupid games that you're playing, your stupid costly signaling, your stupid credibility-enhancing displays where you promote further destruction of our climate and our ecosystem and our people, just so you can play this stupid online game of praying on the street corner with your little identity marker of climate change is a hoax flag, so that you can get your reward of your little digital pats on the butt. This is a content creator with over 2 million followers on Instagram who is cheering on something that is going to cause death and destruction at increasing rates. And this content creator is exploiting it for clicks because they could not care less about the lives of the people on the other side of the planet that are going to be harmed by these things that we are doing to ourselves.
We win.
This is neither a game nor a contest, and there are no winners. When people are incentivized to ignore and even to cheerlead the destructive effects of anthropogenic climate change, all we're doing is playing stupid identity politics and causing more death and destruction for the sake of feeling like we were on the winning team. And guess what? You're not going to ever win the game. You're just going to cause more suffering, more death, and more destruction. Oh my gosh, can you please start using your brain?
Can I get an amen?
Can I get you to grow the hell up and get over this infantile and this stupid identity politics that you're playing for clicks and for revenue and for attention and for those little digital pats on the butt? Can I get you to open your damn eyes and think critically for a single second and have a care for the people who have to share this world with you and unfortunately have to win the stupid prizes of your stupid games? What do I have to do to get you to use your damn brain? And the fit for this video is The Secret Wars